Debonair. Okay.
Good, y'all. Shout out to Notification Gang for hitting the like button. The video didn't even start yet. Y'all the realest ones in it. I appreciate you. Anyway, shout out to y'all, man. Y'all are the GOAT. If you haven't already, please make sure you add me on all social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. All the information is in the description. All the links are in the About page. Y'all go ahead. Y'all click away. I had one of my homegirls send me this on, I think it was Instagram. I can't remember. But she sent me this video, wants to know my thoughts. Me and her already spoke about it already. So I wanted to save the video and obviously do a reaction to it. So let's get into it, y'all. Ace Metaphor. I'm so sorry. Shout out to tonight's conversation. I've reacted to their channel for I don't know how many years it's been now. It's been a couple of years, but shout out to tonight's conversation. I've been saying it from day one that I started doing reactions, where I said, "Yo, listen, they have a great thing going on there. There's a bit of pandering, on this side, that side, whatever the case may be. All over, it's great entertainment, great content. They have great questions and topics that they're covering over there. So shout out to them. Um, he is I don't know if he's the creator of tonight's conversation. I know he's one of the hosts, obviously, but I remember, if I remember correctly, I remember people saying he was the one who created tonight's conversation. I can't remember, but whatever. Let's get into the video, y'all. Ace Metaphor says some men are sexually attracted to women but don't truly value them as partners. Let me say something. This is something that can be worked just based off the title alone, right? This is something that can be based from both sides. Some women view men as sexually attracted to them, or some women view men as a wallet and don't view them truly as partners, right? That's just the way of life. Women tend to choose their men based off of features: 6 feet, six packs, whatever other damn thing, six-figure income, all those other things, right? Just based off of physical features alone. They say this all the time, man. Men fall in love with their eyes, right? Men fall in love with their eyes, what they visually see with a woman. Women fall in love with their ears, what they hear from men, right? Take from that what you will. Let's get into this video, y'all.
A lot of heterosexual men don't like women for real. They don't. They like women sexually, but they don't like women. They're not attracted to what a woman is outside of her sexual organs. So then when we get into why a lot of men womanize, or why it's just they're minimizing a woman based off of who she slept with or who she potentially can sleep for, because it's like you haven't gained the appreciation of the wholeness of a woman yet, and what that wholeness of a woman can bring to your life. A lot of times we'll talk about strength and we'll say men are stronger than women, but that's because we value physical strength. We're not talking about emotional strength, spiritual strength. Yeah. We're not talking about the type of strength that can run a household. And we're not putting that same type of weight. And what I would encourage, and this was the shift that I had to do, is I had to start liking the wholeness of a woman outside of sex. And then when you do that, now you appreciate the things a complete woman can bring to your life. When we talk about the Bible talks about finding a capable wife, right? That capable wife, that person that if you was to stumble, can pick up the ball and start running. And there's a lot of men that have just a wife because they was only concerned about what she can do in the bed. Yeah. And so what I'm just encouraging men to do is just like, and it's for our own benefit, because a lot of us, especially men with some type of means, we end up finding a dependent, not a partner. Yeah, she can fuck us good, but if you was able to stumble, bro, what the fuck is gonna happen with your family?
So this part, right, very, very similar to a lot of the talking points that we've covered here on my channel, where I've told y'all boys, you have to be able to differentiate the difference between what a woman can do for you, emotionally, physically, sexually, whatever the case may be. You have to be able to be mature enough to separate that lust from love. I've said this so many damn times. There's been so many women that I've been with that was amazing in almost cursing, but that was great in the goddamn bed. Head game was stupid. sex game, knew how to ride straight 10, 20, 30 minutes 30 minutes long. I'm looking at her like, baby, your knees ain't locked up yet? Like, what's happening? What's going on? On there, know how to hold their breath while they deep down throating you. All these things, but guess what? It never made me want to settle with any of them. It never made me want to get in a relationship with any of them. You have to be able to separate love from lust, fellas. You have to be able to do that. If so, you're going to end up, like he said, being in a situation with a woman where, God forbid, if something was to happen, if you were to fall off, and you can't take care of the bills, is she going to be able to step up? Does she know what to do? Can she know how to handle herself? God forbid you get into a crazy ass accident and you're bedridden for the next 30 days, 60, 90 days. Anything can happen. Anything is possible. God forbid something like that was to happen to you. Are you with a woman that can step up and take charge, take initiatives? I can't even begin to tell y'all, and this isn't me being funny. I can't even begin to tell y'all how many times I've been in a relationship with a woman that knew, and y'all know me. I love head. Head is the head is number one at my goddamn list. And ladies, if I'm being brutally honest, I would say probably for every 5 chicks I've got head from, I would say probably one of them actually knew what the hell they was doing. Maybe one of them. I'll say two just to be nice. But one of them knew how to do it correctly, knew what the hell they were doing. 1 out of 5 women. 2 out of 5 women, just to be nice. A lot of y'all ladies, y'all be soaring up and down. Yeah, my head getting crazy. Nah, baby, y'all, you got below average to average head at best. And let's just be honest. I can't begin to tell y'all how many times I've had women that knew what the hell they was damn doing and was able to suck that goddamn nut about you. Lord Jesus. It was amazing. I had to get baptized after that. Because I was like, ain't no way. She got to be a succubus. Because ain't no way in hell you knew how to pull that nut about me like that. With that being said, fellas, I knew for a fact this was, in no disrespect to her, because I got number love and respect for her. This was the only thing that she could do for me. It was all sexual things. We couldn't have deep conversations. She wasn't educated like that. She could barely keep a job, which is the reason why she was involved in this is prior to OnlyFans, but she was involved in the adult entertainment as far as stripping, as far as even doing damn videos. Then OnlyFans took over and then she just blew the hell up. So shout out to her. I want to say close to a millionaire now because she's a fairly well known within South Florida. I think she moved down to Atlanta now, but she was fairly known in South Florida. And when OnlyFans blew up, she was one of the first damn women that blew up with OnlyFans. So shout out to her. Shout out to her. But yeah, man, it never made me want to be in a serious committed relationship with her. Why? Because that was the only thing that she could do. We couldn't have deep conversations. We couldn't talk about, what's happening in the political world, what's happening with the economy. She didn't know anything about that. She wasn't educated. And when you have PNC, y'all boys post nut clarity, when you have PNC, you could sit there and look at a woman differently and be like, damn, okay, you cool and everything, but this is about as far as it's going to get. This is about as good as it gets. And there's nothing wrong with saying that. There's nothing wrong with admitting that. What's wrong, fellas, is y'all boys cuffing women like this that can't do a goddamn thing for you outside of the obvious. I'm not saying, fellas, you have to cuff a woman that's extremely inexperienced in sexual activity. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that you have to cuff. You have to avoid women that's extremely experienced in sexual activities. I'm not saying that either. Hell, you might be able to find a diamond in the rough and find a wife that know how to do all your sexual urges correctly and be a wife and be a woman and a mother to your children. Hey, you got that. Hey, yo, bro, hit save because you won the game. You won the game. Let's keep going.
And so I just encourage men to be, I'm not gonna say more because that's unrealistic to a lot of men, but as attracted to what she brings as a feminine energy to your life outside of just what you're doing in between.
Check this out. So to that point,
I don't think he in most in majority, I don't think he said anything incorrect. I personally don't. I'm trying to think of how I should say this. I personally don't see it as, let me see, like, I'm trying to think of how I should say this, man. To answer this question, are some men sexually attracted to women only and don't value them as partners? I would say there's a lot of dudes that does stuff like that because a lot of dudes they cannot think without that head, that lower head, right? A lot of dudes can't do that. A lot of dudes is not able to separate love from lust. A lot of dudes cannot do that. Me personally, I don't understand why. Let me not say that because I haven't seen the full video. I don't fully understand why he's focused solely on that because, like I said, it could be I literally see it from both sides. You're saying that men only view women as a sexual object and not as a partner. We can say the same thing about women only viewing men as a monetary, as a wallet and not as the partner. That's where we are in the dating world. It's unfortunate. Do I agree with it? Hell no. Obviously, I'm more than a wallet. Obviously, a woman that I'm talking to is more than just whatever sexual object I view her as. Is being sexually attracted to one another wrong? I don't think it is wrong. I think there should be some sort of attraction based, some sort of attraction level based, a foundation for you both to be able to come together to make something work. 100%, sure. I'd even say that to women. Yo, ladies, if you only want a man that's 6 feet, whatever, 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 bet that's what you want. I wish you nothing but the best. I hope you find it. But in majority, do we have men like that? That's 6 feet plus? No, there's only a certain amount of them. That's just the way of the world. There's nothing I can do about that. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to say? All in all, ladies, well, fellas, I should say, all in all, fellas, you have to be able to tell the difference between love and lust. You have to be able to separate those two because I've seen a lot of men end up in crazy ass situations by cuffing the wrong woman, all because she knew how to goddamn hit that head correctly. And fellas, I'm telling y'all right the hell now, I get it. I get it from y'all standpoint. It was hard for me to move on from my homegirls that knew how to that knew how to hit that head. Lord Jesus, it was hard. And to go from that to go to a chick that is maybe average at giving head, maybe even I would even say below average at giving head. It's unfortunate. And shout out to Chris Rock. Chris Rock said it best in the one he had a bit about it in one of his stand-ups where he said women cannot go back financially, cannot go backwards financially, and men cannot go backwards sexually. And that's a fact. That's a fact, man. Oh man. I want y'all to comment down below. Let me know what you thought about this video, man. Thanks for watching. And until next time, please, man, y'all be safe out here, cuz.